Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Myfitnesstrina. If this is your first time here, welcome. Before you go any further, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you become a part of the growing family. And guys, make sure you do me a favor and hit that notification bell. Is right next to the subscribe button so you can be notified anytime I upload a new video. You have to hit the notification bell first and then the bell will pop up. Click it and you'll be the first to be notified when I upload a new video. So let's get into what I am doing today. This is the continuation of my 30-day challenge, my fitness challenge, which I actually started on Monday. You guys go and check out those fitness videos so you can see the challenge that I'm doing. And I also did like a little fitness chit chat of like basically do's and don'ts and a little bit of encouragement. So if you guys want to check that out, go ahead and click the links down below because I'll have the videos linked down below. But today I am doing what I eat in a day. Okay, so as you guys can see, it is 9:15 a.m. and I am about to start my breakfast. So for today I'm doing like a hemp seed bowl, and this is like almost, I wouldn't say it's like oatmeal because I mean the texture is a little weird. You definitely have to get used to it, but it's so good for you. It's high in fiber. It looks like it's hemp seed hearts, and you can get any brand that you want. I normally try to get the organic one. I can't remember. I think it's by Green something. I can't remember which one it is, but I'll link it down below. But this is the only one that they had when I went grocery shopping. So I'm trying to stay under 100 grams of carbs, and this has a total carbohydrate of 3 grams, but it also has a dietary fiber of 3 grams. So when you're trying to calculate your carbs, you go by net carbs. So it's basically carbs minus dietary fiber. So because there's 3 grams of both, 3 grams of carbs and 3 grams of fiber, I'm basically eating no carbs with this. This is basically no carbs. So, and then it's 3 tablespoons per serving. So for 3 tablespoons, it'll be 160 calories. And I'm also going to show you guys how to use Myfitnesspal today. So I normally take a little measuring cup, and this is a half of tablespoon, so it's 3 tablespoons. So 1 tablespoon would be 2 of these. So I'm actually going to do 6 scoops of these, 6 scoops of this. And the next thing I'm going to go in with is chia seeds. This is also a good source of fiber, and this is 130 calories for 2 tablespoons. The total carbohydrates is 10 grams and the dietary fiber is 9 grams, which means I will only be getting 1 gram of carbs with this. So I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of this in here. Next, what I'm going to put in here is my almond butter. So I am going to take, this is 2 tablespoons is 190 calories. So I'm just going to take 2 tablespoons and I'm going to put that in there like that with this Silk almond milk, unsweetened and vanilla. And this is 30 calories per 1 cup. So I'm actually going to take a measuring cup. This is 1 cup. And I'm going to pour a half a cup at first to see if that's enough, if I need more. And I think a half a cup is actually good. And then you want to take, this also was in my haul. This is liquid stevia, and it's basically a 0-calorie sweetener. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to just add a few drops. And then I have a mixer here. So I'm going to take this mixer and I'm going to mix everything together. Okay, so I like mine to be on more of a thicker consistency. So I'm going to add a half of more tablespoon of chia seeds. Bam. And then I'm going to add a couple more tablespoons of the hemp seed hearts to make it 6 tablespoons. So basically 2 servings. In the fridge overnight if you want, just to get it like thickened up if you like it to be thicker, or you could just use less almond milk to make it thicker. What I'm going to do next is I am going to go in with some strawberries. I'm going to take about 3, and I normally just cut them in here like this. And I normally put coconut flakes in mine as well to give it a little, you know, a little sweetness. But I don't know where my coconut flakes are. I tried to look for them today and they weren't in the cabinet, so I'm thinking that they got thrown in the trash. I'm going to use my handy dandy whipped cream. Just put some on top like that. What the bowl looks like basically. As you can see. So I normally just mix that up. So now I'm going to show you guys how to use Myfitnesspal, and this is basically what the app looks like. This is basically the calories that I do when I am trying to lose weight, which is 1670. And as you can see, it has +2 exercise. So if you have your phone on you, this is basically like a step counter, and it adds that in basically as exercise. And it basically adds into your goal count. So the more exercise you do, if you guys don't know, the more that you can eat, of course, healthy foods. And then you can see down here it says 759 iPhone steps, and the goal is set at 10,000. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to adjust my macros because I am doing a low carb. So I'm trying to stay under 100 grams. And I'm going to click on that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to goals. And under nutrient goals, calorie, carbs, protein, and fat goals, I'm going to click on that. And as you can see, my carbs is at 209, my protein is at 125, and my fat is at 37 grams. Carbs, protein, and fat is basically what makes up your macronutrients, your macros. And it's at 50%, 30%, 20%. Because I'm trying to stay under 100 grams of carbs, this is not where I want it to be. I'm going to have to go in and edit this. So the way that you do that is you just basically click on whichever one, carbs, protein, it doesn't matter. Your macronutrients to equal 100%. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here and I'm going to change it until I get this to as close to 100 as possible. And then I'll adjust the rest of my macros based off of that. So you have to play around with it until you can get it to where you want it to be. It's 146, 125, 104. What is that? 63? That's too low. 84, 104. All right, so that's where I want it to be. And then my protein I'm going to put at 35, and my fat I'm going to put at 40. As you can see, that equals to 100%. Now when pressing this check button, you want to make sure you really press down on it, because if you don't, it won't change it. So you want to like press it and hold it, and then as you can see, bam, it's changed. So another thing, a good thing about Myfitnesspal is that you can record like your progress and stuff, current weight, goal weight, and stuff like that. As you can see, I haven't really touched mine in a while. Where the buttons are locked at, I did pay for it monthly when I was basically trying to lose weight just based off of my macros, because I wanted to try that out. And I did pay for that, but that's like the premium one. You don't have to, but if you want to, you can. And then I just hit back. And then another great thing about this is when you go on the meals and recipes, any type of meals that you create, you can just go in, like say for instance you create a recipe and you want to do something, add from web, right? And you just go in and type in something, say broccoli, or let's do keto broccoli, spelling it right, broccoli soup, which is one of my faves. And then you just hit go. So then it'll bring up something from offline. So say for instance you want this recipe right there. You click it and then you click import recipe, right? Oh, it says unable to continue, request failed, and request please try again. Alright, so for some reason it's not able to do it, but that's basically the way you can import recipes from the website. Now as you can see, I already have my chia and hemp seed bowl here because, you know, it's just one of the things that I normally eat. But for the sake of this video, I'm gonna show you guys how you can do it. Say for instance you just ate the hemp seeds and the almond milk. You would go under, you want to press home, and then you would want to go to add in food, whatever meal of the day it is. For me it's breakfast. And I would just go in, I would type in what I want. So let's say hemp, well, let's do Bob meal. So you want to type exactly what it is or close to it. Bob meal, hemp, what is it? Hemp hearts. And then you would just search it. And this is which one it is, the Huelt heart. So you can see it's 160 grams. It basically tells you everything that's basically listed on the back of the nutrition facts, and then it tells you basically how much of the calories it is. And like I said, if you really want to do strict, like it can tell you how much carbs it is, how much fat, how much protein. Like I said, I did have this when I was on keto because I was trying to really I cracked down on my carbs a lot. So, and this is just like lists all of the nutrition facts right there, as you can see. So say for instance, I did 2 servings of this. So what you would want to do under number of servings, and you would do 2. You would just scroll that up and do 2, and then you would hit okay. Add the silk almond milk. You just hit add food, and you type it in, silk unsweetened. And you can just type that in there, should be enough. And it says unsweetened almond milk right here. You click on it, it gives you everything. It says 1 cup, which is the serving size, but we didn't do a full cup. So you would do number of servings. You would go to number of servings, you would do that to 0, and then you would do half over here. So a half of, because we did a half of a cup, so you would do that and you would hit okay. And that's how that would look. So that basically tells you for your breakfast for the day. So let me just add this in how I did it. So we did the hemp seed, we did the almond milk, we did the chia seeds, which that should come up. And I did 2 servings of that, 2.5, I think. So that comes up like that. And like I said, you gotta really press on that check button. And then we also did the almond butter. And like I said, everything is normally here for me because, you know. So that's exactly what I did. I did 2 tablespoons of that. And then you just want to click on it. Ugh, come on. And then you want to do the strawberries. Strawberries. And I have that here too. So I have 4. I'm gonna do 3. And those were, you know, kind of small, but I'll leave them at medium, whatever. And I just hit that. And as you can see, that's that right there. This says 1 tablespoon, so I think, yeah, I only did 2. Let me adjust that. So you want to be as accurate as possible. And as you can see, this adds up to 667 calories. Okay guys, so it's time for lunch, and as you can see is 1:53. As you can see, what I'm eating for lunch today is going to be salmon. I did already cut off the back of it, which is basically like the skin part. I don't like this, so I cut this off. I'm cooking 2 pieces because I'm going to cook a piece for my brother. And what you want to do for serving size purposes for Myfitnesspal, you want to take the scale, and I've already actually weighed this. That's why it looks like that. But you want to take the scale and you want to weigh your salmon, and you have the option to do grams, pounds, ounces, or milliliters. I normally do mine in milliliters, so I just put it on there. This is 7.97, so this is like 8 ounces, and then this one is 6.70, so I would just put 7 ounces, and I'm gonna give the bigger piece to my brother. And then what I normally do is I'll put like a half a tablespoon of coconut oil in the pan, and coconut oil is 120 calories for 1 tablespoon. It doesn't have no carbs, no cholesterol, no protein. It's mainly fat, and this is another way to actually keep you full, help you stay full. So guys, just to let you know, I'm not no chef or nothing like that. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a dietitian, I'm not a nutritionist. Just a disclaimer, I'm just showing you guys what works for me, so don't be coming for me. So now that I got the oil in there and the pot is nice and hot, I'm just going to toss the salmon in there like that. And then what I'll do is I'll take some butter and I'll just chop about that much fresh lemons, but I don't have any today. So I am going to take some lemon juice. And guys, what I use to season my salmon, I use lemon peppers, Old Bay seasoning, a little seasoning salt, some garlic powder, black pepper, and for a little spice, I use this Scotch bonnet right here. This is to give it a little spice. And I'll just add a little lemon juice in here. I'll take a measuring cup and I'll just stuff the spinach in here. This is for measuring purpose for Myfitnesspal. So I know that's a half a cup. Or you can just use a cup, whatever you prefer. So that's a cup of spinach. Okay guys, so now that the salmon is done, I've plated it on top of the spinach. I'm just going to sprinkle some more lemon pepper over it, some more Old Bay, a little bit more of lemon juice. Yep. And then I'm going to take this zesty Italian dressing. And this is 2 tablespoons of 80 calories, but I'll most likely probably only use not even a tablespoon. So I'll just put that in there like that and drizzle it. I'll use 2 tablespoons. Drizzle that over there like that. Voila. And this is lunch. And now I'm going to go in and I'm going to show you guys how to add this into Myfitnesspal. So now we're going to add this into Myfitnesspal. So what we're going to do, we're going to hit the add button right here. We're going to go to food. And then we're going to go to lunch. So we're going to type in whatever kind of salmon it is you have. And mine is already here. So I'm just going to click on it. And it's just 1 fillet This is the brand of salmon that I eat, so it's pretty accurate. And again, it tells you here, this is pretty carbless, it's high in protein. Then I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna add the Simple Truth organic spinach. I spelled that wrong. Still can't get it right. Uh-oh, what in the world? All right. And it's this one right here. And I did 1 cup. So that's what I'm going to select is 1 cup. And I'm going to hit OK. And then I also did the Kroger Zesty Italian dressing. So that's that right there. And I did 2 tablespoons. So I'm going to add that. And then we want to add our coconut oil, the Kroger. So anything that you cook with, you want to add coconut oil, and that's already there. I did 1 tablespoon. And then I also did butter. So let's just put salted. I'll just use this one. And I did a half of, because this is the one I normally use anyway. Half a tablespoon. So as you can see right now, I'm at 473 calories remaining for the rest of the day. And if we go to more and we look at our nutrient there, and it also shows you it right here. So as you can see, I'm 18 grams over for my fat. So I'll probably adjust my carbs a little bit for my fat to be a little higher than my protein. I'll get my carbs and my protein up there with my last meal. Okay guys, so this is my final meal of the day. As you can see, it is 5:23 p.m. and I am going to eat my dinner right now. For dinner, I am going to be making some cabbage, some shrimp, and a baked sweet potato. Justin is here bothering me, so sorry if I keep looking down at him. Go sit down, please. Probably cut up like half of this. And I already got the pot on, getting it hot. Pour a little bit of vegetable oil in here. Or do I want to use butter? I think I'll use a little bit of vegetable oil. Like that. And rinse it off. Next, I'm going to pour the cabbage in here. Flavor. Like so what I'm going to be having with my cabbage is I have these petite sweet potatoes. So I'm going to pop one of these in the microwave. I let this cook down. I'm going to add some seasoning into it. I'm going to add a little bit of seasoning salt, some Scotch bonnet, a little curry powder. And I'm also going to add a little garlic powder and a little bit of salt and pepper. Cover it. I'm going to cover this. I'm going to let it cook down and then I'll be back. These are the skewers that they already came on. I bought them like this from Kroger. They were already like this. They were like $1 each, so I got like 6 or 7 of them. So I'm just going to put these in this little small pan because I just want them to steam a little bit with a little water. And I'm going to put some seasoning over them. Just like this. I just want them to steam almost like they're on the grill. So I'm going to just put some lemon pepper and some Old Bay. Let these shrimp cook a little bit, probably about a good 5 to 10 minutes, you know. until they turn pink, and I'm gonna just keep turning them like they on a grill. Okay guys, so everything is finished. This is what everything looks like. We have some curry cabbage, we have the baked sweet potato, and then we also have the shrimp skewer. So this is gonna be dinner. This is gonna be my last and final meal of the day. So let me go in and show you guys on Myfitnesspal how to enter this. Okay guys, so to add the dinner, I'm going to go ahead to this button right here. Going to hit add food. And we're choosing... Oh, you know what? Breakfast, lunch, snacks, and then fasting. So I have my thing set up as... because I was fasting during different hours, so I was only eating, I think, 2 meals at one point in time. So dinner is not there. So you can also edit your meals and stuff right here. So where it says fasting is really supposed to be dinner. So I'm just going to go ahead and click that like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in the sweet potato, which is, you can see is right there. It's already there. And that's 26 grams of carbs, no fat, 2 grams of protein. So I'm going to add that. Come on. And then I'm going to add the cabbage, which is, you know, basically it was like 1 cup what I ate. And I'm going to add the vegetable oil. Vegetable oil doesn't have any carbs, but it's high in fat. So I'm just going to choose this one right here because it's 120 calories. And I didn't use a full tablespoon, so I'm going to do half of a serving. Like that. And then I used, you might as well say, a tablespoon of butter. So I'm just going to click that right there. Say 1. And then, and then I had shrimp. And anything that I cook with that I'm not adding in here, I'm not going to add it because it's like basically 0 calories. So the seasonings and stuff, curry sauce, I'm not going to add that because it's just 0. Anything that has actual calories in it, I'm going to add. So I'm going to add the shrimp. And I only had 1 serving. I can kind of actually eyeball my ounces now because I've done this before when I was on keto. So you guys just make sure you measure out your food if you want to be more accurate. So I know that I had about 4 ounces of shrimp on the skewers. And then that's about it. As you guys can see, I have 59 calories remaining. So if I wanted to have a snack or something, I could. But as you can see, it is 6:04 p.m. and I am doing fasting. So that's going to be it for me. The only thing that I'm going to consume for the rest of the night might be some tea or water. Well, and water. And then another thing I forgot to tell you guys about. Here go the steps calorie adjustment thing I was telling you about earlier. And water, if you want to track how much water you're drinking, you could just add it here and you can add the ounces. So I hope that's helpful for you guys. Okay guys, so that concludes this video. If you guys want to continue to see more videos like this, then give this video a thumbs up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys have any additional questions or if you want to know anything. I'll give you the best advice to my knowledge. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Until my next one. Deuces.